She fought like she was trying to get to the final round. That's what, in my opinion, that's what it seemed like she went for last night.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement.
All right, back to the fighter of the year.
Okay. That was a big sidetrack, Andrew.
Oh, well, that's what we...
I'm going to play that clip when you say that nobody watches the UFC.
Well, you know what, Lee?
You paid the $65,
oh,
huh?
Hell no. No.
Oh.
No, I told you that before the fight. I've never paid for the UFC. Are you crazy?
That's funny.
They've got like 1 million streams going on in the night, Lee. You're going to pick them from anywhere. You know that. No, sir. No, sir.
Just checking.
Yeah, no, and it was a quiet night. To be really honest with you, I was expecting a lot more talk on the internet after the fight. In my feed, it was a quiet night. I was kind of surprised about that. Maybe it was just boxing fans upset, or maybe no one really did pay attention. Lee, I'm telling you, the UFC couldn't have been happy that Cyborg won that last night. Yeah, they have some of, she's a legend story going on, but there's really nothing else. There's seriously nothing else behind her other than the big, bad Brazilian knockout artist.
But why does she have an Adam's apple?
Oh, man. No, I won't take it that. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to see a picture of Cyborg.
She was married. She was married.
And I would like to see one of before the UFC. Or not UFC, mixed martial arts.
No, before Pride, before everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To see, and then if it is because, the lady kept injecting herself with testosterone, well, that's kind of the...
that's how you get that horse face look.
Yeah.
It's
no,
true.
I know. Back to Fighter of the Year, Mikey Garcia, Lee.
Yeah.
I do not think deserves it. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to our third promoter, Matchroom Boxing, and I believe I could say
No, you're on Fighter, Anthony Joshua.
I know.
Okay.
Our third promotion, their entry, Matchroom Boxing, Anthony Joshua. Eddie Hearn's big product, big year. I think that Bob Arum we don't have promoter of the year on here, but I'm telling you it's close between Top Rank and Matchroom. But we'll discuss that at the end.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Joshua, 20-0, 20 KOs. He defeats Wladimir Klitschko, defends the title against Takam. Nobody wants to sign the fight because they all feel that they're worth way too much money. He's the IBF, IBO, WBA heavyweight champion. Eventually, all roads lead through him. Everybody talks shit about him, like they're going to fight him, but nobody puts their name on the paper because they feel that they are entitled to more than...
Or they demand 50-50. How about that one?
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Stupid.
Look, here's the thing. You're going to fight in a stadium. You're going to make $20 to $50 million. Shut up and sign the contract. I don't know what they're all doing. I really don't know what they're doing. And by the way, Anthony Joshua is that great. He stepped up to the big time. He knocked out a legend.
That's it, Lee.
He retired. Wait, let's say it correctly. He retired the legend. We're talking about a guy who was the heavyweight champion for approximately 15 years. Right? He just defended it in Europe and nobody liked it, but he cleaned out the entire top 10. Wladimir Klitschko beat every top 10 fighter in his prime. He took everybody out. Now, you can make the argument that we didn't have great heavyweights, or I've heard that argument before.
But just what was in front of him, he was the man.
He was the man he retired him. Yeah.
Tyson Fury outboxed Wladimir Klitschko. Very boring fight. Really, like one highlight was that one shot that Tyson Fury landed on Klitschko when he made him do the 360. Joshua went to war with Klitschko. Joshua took the belts from Klitschko, and I know it's not a bad thing what Tyson Fury did, just not an attractive thing he did. What Joshua did attracted the whole world. You see, what Joshua did, he's the heavyweight champion now of the world. That's used to be the biggest title in all of sports. When you have a fighter that looks like Joshua and is doing what he's doing, fighting all comers, it will be that title again in all sports, because that's athletes look up to the heavyweight champ. You're going to see number one star athletes at Joshua's fights. Like, there probably already are, Lee, but trust me, when he fights Wilder, when he fights Fury, there's going to be so many athletes, movie stars, celebrities, everything, you name it, they're going to be there. Okay? So Joshua is pushing hard because of what he is to the sport and what he did to Klitschko on Terence Crawford. He's a strong number 2. You got to put him as a strong number 2 right now. Almost a coin flip, because Terence Crawford, Lee, although he's doing good in Nebraska, he's doing good for HBO, for Bob Arum. What Joshua did this year, come on, 200. What was it, like 200,000 tickets sold, getting shown all around the world. He could literally go in any part of the world right now, and they're gonna know who he is.
No, it's legit.
I
honestly
don't
think
know if Terence Crawford can do that.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Right? Right now, no one gives the heavyweight.
I don't know.
Division.
Anthony Joshua's got a I think he has to fight in Vegas and do a big sellout there for everybody to jump on board that train.
But for 2017, that Klitschko victory followed up with the Takam on a sold-out, what was it, Wembley? Did they do
as a last-minute replacement, and nobody's upset with it because they got what they wanted and he stacked the card. It was a good job.
Yes.
Which takes us to the fighter I least understand.
Just the record makes
I just don't understand him. I don't get it. And
I know.
Again, Top Rank, an amazing job with ESPN of jamming him down our throat. Vasyl Lomachenko, 10-1, 8 KOs. Sosa, Marriaga, and Guillermo Rigondeaux to end out the year. They're updating the pace of his fights. They're updating the speed of his fights. He looks good. He's getting crisper and cleaner. He is very offensive-minded. But again, he's a guy who's had 11 pro fights.
11 pro fights, Lee. When I look at this list, although they're ex-champions, he's not unifying here, right? There was no passing of the torch here. Guillermo Rigondeaux had to go 2 weight divisions to see this guy. He's doing great things for, once again, like a Terence Crawford. He's doing great things for Top Rank. Yes, he is a star probably in America and overseas right now, but not at the same level as Anthony Joshua. I don't know if his tickets will be demanding $20,000 front row. He's on his way there, but yeah, I don't know if I would put him as fighter of the year. I know he's already been named fighter of the year a couple of times because he's retiring all these guys. That's the thing they're leaning on. What I'm going to lean on for Terence Crawford is the fact that he owns all 5 belts. The ring belt, the WBA, the WBC, the IBF, and the WBO. He had them all.
I agree.
So if he gets that one, he gets that one. Then you got Joshua, who's just dominating internationally. He is the man, and he's the heavyweight champ. That's goes big for him. And then I think you have Lomachenko coming in at 3rd, Mikey Garcia, and then whoever. What's the last guy? You say his name. I can't say that.
Srisaket Rungvisai. It's close enough.
He had a great year.
Chris Cross. Look, he beat Roman Gonzalez. But I said Roman Gonzalez was all. Wait, but I've said this. Roman Gonzalez was all hype.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yes, Lee, but you got to give this kid. Okay.
Now, by the way, this is and for those wondering, this is a Klitschko promotion fighter, so they actually make it close to fighter of the year. By the way, the only name missing, Golden Boy Promotion doesn't have a fighter of the year candidate. Wah wah.
Yeah. And I think that's I think it's ludicrous. I think whatever. It was a draw, Lee. We'll give it a draw. But yeah, They had a great fight this year. It just people want to hate. People want to hate.
All right, so pick your fighter of the year.
Wait a minute. This guy had 2 wins.
Against
Gonzalez.
I don't even know why he's in the discussion.
Special.
I'm not even sure why he's in the top 10 pound for pound.
Because he beat a guy that everyone believed.
He didn't. He beat a guy who beat up cab drivers.
Oh, well, that's in your opinion.
Yes, and it's a pretty good opinion.
In the boxing world, Roman Gonzalez was legit. So we got to give him some credit for defeating him twice. Lee, this was a majority decision, right? So you got everyone like, he was just, Roman Gonzalez was off. He's going to be back next fight, and he's going to kick this guy's ass, right?
Right.
He comes back and knocks the dude out in 4 rounds, and everyone's like, all right, he needs to retire. All right, Gonzalez is done.
Yeah.
You got to give
you
him
beat
credit
him at
for
the
that.
typical HBO. You beat him at the end of his career, but we've got a contract with Rungvisai, so he's the new hot prospect.
Hey, that's what K2 did too. Come on.
No, K2 stepped right over the body. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
They pulled the Don King. They straight up pulled the Don King, shook hands, and went to the next fight.
Yes, sir.
And that's the way it should be.
This young man does have a. Oh no, I just lost it.
You lost it.
Yeah, this young man does have a promotional come from Thailand, but I didn't know how to say it.
All right, and don't. Pick your fighter of the year.
You know, I'm going to go with Anthony Joshua, Lee, because of what he did to the sport. Yeah, he's putting us back on the map. Seriously.
I'm really torn. WBA, WBC, IBF, WBO strong. But we are unanimous. Promoter of the year, Eddie Hearn. And the fighter of the year, Anthony Joshua.
I did not say that, but okay.
All right, I'm not going to look at but Eddie Hearn had a great year. It's probably, let's be honest, Top Rank going to ESPN, mind-blowing effects for 2017.
I know. Lee, they're dominating right now. You got to look at the numbers that Pacquiao Horn did, what Bob Arum was able to do with Horn, right?
Yeah.
I know Eddie Hearn did great with Joshua, but right now Bob Arum is creating.
All right, I'm going to give it to Top Rank. Top Rank gets promotion of the year.
Or we do a half-half.
No, I'm with you. Top Rank promoter of the year. I'm in agreement with you. Joshua is fighter of the year. He beat the man who beat the man. He did it. Right? He is the man this year.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any argument about that.
The punch went around the world. He did poses.
Was Klitschko in 2016 or 2017? It's 2016, right?
2017, Lee.
That's 11. It was November 12th. Of last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So he only fought once?
It's Terence Crawford. I might want to... Let me check this. I'm going to have to check, all right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Because that'll change my decision.
Son of a bitch. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, you blew it.
I blew it, everyone. It is Terence Crawford, if that's true. Terence Crawford, I have him fighting in... What is that? October?
Hold on. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight. Here we go. He fought Carlos Takam October 28th. Nope. April 29th. You're good.
All right, good.
He had 2 big fights. He gets the win.
Leave me alone, dude.
I'm
like,
man.
Man.
But it says 11-17 on your notes.
I don't know. Don't pay attention to those.
Suck.
My notes always suck.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. That means retired 10th round, Lee.
Okay.
The other one means TKO in the 11th.
All right.
TKO 11th, and that's a 12-round fight. The slash means it was a 12-round. Right. Sorry, you guys. Sorry.
That's his notes, not me.
Yeah, that's my bad. But
April 29th, he retired Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah.
The lineal champion who was, at that point, 64-3.
Yeah.
That's an insane record. Woo. All right. So that gives it to Top Rank as promotion of the year. That gives us Anthony Joshua as fighter of the year. Now, fight of the year. All right. Let's start with Joshua versus Klitschko. I'm going to just start with...
Are we doing event? Is that event of the year?
No,
right?
Fight of the year. Or event. Fight of the year.
All right, fight of the year. Okay, there it is.
Benavidez, you've got Benavidez-Gavril. Split decision for Benavidez. I didn't see this fight. don't care, don't like PBC, so you're going to have to sell it.